80 friends and family are here. Did this one mean a little bit more?
Yeah, definitely. Oh, man, I mean, what a cool way to win here. This place is a lot, means a lot to me, means a lot to my mom, and yeah, we had a lot of people here tonight cheering us on, so they willed us to that one. So overall, really appreciate the whole 12 boys. I mean, our car was really fast all night, and we got a little bit better through the night, and 2 tires was a good call there. I didn't know how well I was going to hold on. I kind of started to struggle a little bit at the end, but had enough to hang on. So super proud of the effort. Appreciate Advanced Auto Parts, Ford Performance, Menards, Discount Tire, Worth, Snap-on, Dex Imaging, Wabash, everything they do makes up a little bit from a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, so we were watching your friends and family on those final few laps and them cheering you on. How's this going to work, Ryan? Are all 80 coming to victory lane?
I hope so. I don't know. We'll see, but I'm looking forward to seeing them. It's always good to have family, and I've been super lucky to have family that support me, through my career, and it's great that they're, still support me just as much as they did day one. So also want to appreciate the sold-out crowd. You guys were cool weekend, man. Really cool to win the first Cup race here. I can't wait we come back with many more years.
So special it deserved a burnout. That's only the second time I've seen you do a burnout, Ryan.
Yeah, home track. I got to. Means a lot. I've won. It's cool to win a truck here, Xfinity car here, now Cup car. That was cool. Gosh, I'm worn out. It was a long race and driving hard, and I figured I deserved a burnout. So hopefully Dale Inman isn't too mad at me.
How about that, Iowa race fans? The driver with the hometown connection right here in Iowa, Ryan Blaney, gets to victory lane.
Well, the first winner at Iowa in the Cup Series was almost William Byron. You were coming there at the end. How many more laps did you need?
Yeah, we were pretty even. He was on 2 tires, so I think I had just a little bit fresher tire and was able to work the bottom through lap traffic okay, and felt like I was making marginal gains through 1 and 2, but my tires would get hot down there, and I just would start sliding the rears around a little bit on entry. So just really good effort by our team. We struggled on Friday, and then had a really good qualifying effort, and then had a bad restart in the middle of the race. That was terrible. Just didn't get the tires cleaned off, and it was really weird tonight, with a repave, and it seemed like the tires would take a lap or 2 to go. So once we figured that out, we had some better restarts, but just proud of this team. We definitely need to put together some consistent runs, and this is a good start, and would love to be winning tonight, but Ryan and those guys were really good, so congrats to them.
There were a lot of unknowns coming in, William, and then you talked about some weirdness. I mean, how many challenges were there out there tonight? Because, in the end, Tyler Failure was not one of them, but were you being careful?
No, I mean, you just kind of run it for all it's got, but you try to stay conscious of it. We never had tire issues all weekend, so just the restarts, with scuffed tires or new tires just sliding around for a lap, and it's pretty hairy on the restarts, just trying to get grip in the car. So feel like we maximized our day, and just going from here, try to have a good race at New Hampshire. That's been a tough one.
And it's the best finish for you since Martinsville in April. I know that's been a long time coming. You guys have been working at it.
Yeah, we've been working hard. I think we've had speed for most of the weeks, maybe besides Gateway. It wasn't our best, but last week could have easily been up in front and contending for a win. But this is a really good start to put the whole race together, and even through some adversity. So really proud of that.
Strong run tonight for William.
Chase Elliott with another solid day, but there were a lot of unknowns headed into this race. Any surprises for you out there?
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of surprises. That wasn't really sure what to expect with the tire, and yeah, the racetrack kind of changed a lot. I thought throughout the day the lanes changed a lot. We were able to move around. I thought it was actually a much better race than I was anticipating it being with the repave. So thought all that was really good. Congrats to Ryan. He did a great job, getting up through there, and always good to see him get one if we can't. But I think ultimately really proud of our Napa team, and just continuing to put together a solid day is just need a little bit more to kind of set the pace and be up there leading laps like I feel like we can. So it's been nice to be in the fight though and have a shot there in the closing laps.
You mentioned the solid days. With this 3rd place finish, this is the 2nd straight top 5, but more importantly, you're the only driver to finish in the top 20 in all of the races this season. What do you feel like you guys have done right that maybe other teams are missing?
Well, I feel like we've been, working on the right things throughout the course of the season, but just to finish all the races, you have to have some good fortune go your way. I think we've been fortunate to stay out of trouble, trouble a couple days where we probably should have been in trouble. So that stuff's going to happen, and it's just part of racing. But, for us, we just got to focus on the things that we can control, and that's, good prep throughout the week and bringing fast race cars like we've been doing, and keeping ourselves up there in the fight, and let the rest of it kind of figure itself out. So proud of where we're at. Just got to keep it rolling and keep trucking.
Podium finish for Chase Elliott and his team. 4 straight top 10 finishes for Christopher Bell. Comes home in the 4th position, but more importantly, you did it in a backup car. You started from the rear. How did you overcome the adversity you guys were dealt this weekend?
It was a lot, and the adversity, it kept coming all day long. The start of the race, I felt like we had really good pace, and the car handled well, especially whenever the tires got hot. And then the strategy completely backfired on us in stage 2 and got us buried. And whenever I was back in traffic, I really struggled on new tires. I don't know why that was. I mean, I was the slowest car in the field on new tires, and then all of a sudden they'd get hot, and I'd be one of the fastest cars. So overall, it was a very great weekend for the Ream team to show up and go to the top of the charts in the primary early in practice, have the tire failure, and then come back with a backup car and be very competitive is a lot of effort. And these guys deserve all the credit, because I can't explain to you guys how hard it was to prepare this backup car in the NASCAR Cup Series garage.
You had found success here in the NASCAR Xfinity Series, and I would consider a 4th place finish in the inaugural Cup race is a success too. But your thoughts on that partial repave?
I mean, they definitely need to repave the rest of the corners, at least. If they don't want to do the straightaways, that's fine, but they need to do the entire corners. I'm hopeful that they do it tomorrow or next week, and then we have, a full year to sit on it before we come back. And the longer that it sits, the better it's going to get. If we would have had a Cup race on the old Iowa, it would have been a barn burner for sure.
A little strategy, a lot of speed. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is in the top 5 today. Did you see it coming? Did you kind of know it since Friday?
I felt we were strong on Friday. I don't know if I felt like we were a top 5 car. I guess we were top 5 on 15-lap average in practice. So there were some shining moments on Friday. We just missed it a little bit with our NOS Energy Drink Camaro on qualifying. But it was the first time that we had ever been loose all year in qualifying. So I think we got some notes to look at. The guys did a great job in the war room and on the pit box, with that strategy call and those 2 tires at the end get us, just a little bit more clean air and track position. So all in all, it was a really fun night. My guys on pit road did a good job. We had one mistake, and they cleaned it up from there. So total team effort tonight. Hopefully we can kind of build on this.
When you were on the old lefts, was it sketchy at all? Was that an easy run?
It was pretty loose, which was, the first time we had been loose all race. So it was kind of cool, though. I felt like those long runs, there was some things that kind of came back to me from, like 12 years ago when I ran here. And I started kind of smiling a little bit. I was having a little bit of fun, and it was a really cool night. Glad that we're back here in Iowa. Hope everybody has a great Father's Day. My dad back home, and all the fathers out there.
Yeah, follow that up just a little bit more, because we reminisced with you the 3 wins here in the Xfinity Series, and Kelly thought that you might have a little bit of an advantage going in, just knowing that you can run well here.
Confidence is key, and believing in that you can do something. And then, unloaded with a good car on Friday was key. I mean, you don't want to, you can't unload too far off with this series. Everybody's so good. Everybody's so close and strong. So, kudos to my guys for doing that. And, man, that was a lot of fun.
Superb night for the 47.
And Joey Logano comes home in the 6th position. We talked earlier this morning, and you said you felt like you had top 5 speed this last handful of races. So 6th place, 1 out from that spot. Is this maximizing the day, or did you leave a little on the table?
It was pretty close to maximizing it. We got kind of caught when that caution came out in the middle of the cycle there, and we lost a lot of stage points there in the 2nd stage. But able to recover to be on the front row in the final restart there with 2 tires on the car. And I thought I can race Blaney and maybe win the thing. Just too squirmy to start, just losing the back, can't get to the gas, and just bled a few spots, unfortunately. So still a solid day for the Shell Pennzoil Mustang, and great for Team Penske, another win. So things are starting to line up the way they're supposed to, which is good, and these short tracks have been all right. So hopefully we can get one at home and Loudon next week.
The other good thing about today, you moved 1 spot up in the playoff grid. Now you're just 1 spot out of the grid, minus 6 points. What can you and the team do over the next maybe 5 races before the break to improve your standings?
We just got to keep doing the stage points and solid finishes. So you keep doing that, you're going to work yourself into where you know, you don't want to be the last car or really the last 2 cars, but if you can be consistent like we've been here recently, getting a little bit more consistently having speed, you know, outside of Sonoma last week having some issues, but we've been faster, which is what you need to do. So if we have faster cars like we've had, we'll eventually get the points we need.
And finally, both your teammates have won now this season. Is the pressure on?
Our got one doesn't count for points. You got $1 million though. I'd buy some points with those if I could, but yeah, let's get one.
That's Joey Logano referring to his all-star race back in May.
Yeah, it's 32 laps led Josh Berry tonight, and weren't really giving any or taking any from anybody out there. The 4-car looked good.
Yeah, no, Rodney and this whole 4 group did a really good job this weekend. Started in qualifying yesterday, qualifying in the 3rd spot, able to maintain our track position for the most part, score a lot of stage points. You know, there's a lot of positives out of tonight. Our car took off really well on the restarts, which was fun, being on the offense. It just seemed like we bled out a little bit more than some of the guys around us on the long run. So just something to look at. But, you know, all in all, we were leading on that last stop and decided to take 4 and just didn't, you know, the restart didn't go our way. The 47 didn't get a great restart. That kind of knocked me back a couple rows and just got mired back and lost a little track position. But, you know, all in all, just really proud of the effort tonight. Really solid day. Just thank you so much to everybody at Stewart Haas Racing, Ford, Overstock, Marcus Lemonis for stepping up and sponsoring all these races for us. And I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. I guess, man, that was fun thinking about that moment if that could come. And I feel like, you know, I deserve to be, you know, racing these cars week in and week out. And I think I've done about all I can do besides winning a race to prove that.
Well, and I feel like you're motivating a bunch of people left at SHR there. You're motivating yourself too and fighting for that job. So, I mean, you've got a lot riding on this.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are, you know, they're racers through and through, professionals, just absolutely top-notch group right here on this 4 team. And we're going to fight to the very last lap at Phoenix without a doubt. And we're just getting better and better. We're just showing more and more potential week in and week out. You know, I think sometimes I forget even that I'm a rookie, right? So I think sometimes people forget that I'm a rookie, and I'm still learning all this stuff and making mistakes here or there. But, man, this group, you know, Rodney, Cheddar, Dax, Eddie up top, man, these guys are doing an amazing job, and it's been a privilege to race with them this year. And like I said, we're gonna fight all year long, and you know we're leading there with 70 laps to go. I bet everybody was thinking, what if this happens tonight?
Keep fighting. 7th tonight for Josh Berry.
A 9th place finish for Daniel Suarez, your first top 10 since April. I know you have been so frustrated recently. How much does this inject the team with a little bit of energy?
It definitely feels good because our short track package has been a little bit off most of the year. And to come here, you know, to Iowa for the very first time and perform the way that we did. You know, we qualified well. We qualified 13. We run most of the race in the top 10. And I feel like at times we had a top 5 cars. At times we had a top 10 car, and we finished right there. So very happy with the effort. It's definitely a step in the right direction. Obviously, we want to win, but we have to make, you know, steps in the right direction. And this race was definitely one of them. So I can thank everyone enough at Trackhouse, all my group, 99, the one team. Kubota that was on board with a very, very cool design this weekend. So, yeah, it was a solid weekend.
We did see an on-track incident between you and Kyle Larson. Ultimately, that damage, you know, took Kyle Larson out of what could have been a win here. Walk me through what happened.
Yeah, you know, it was a little bit tricky. Definitely Kyle had one of the best cars out there. And, you know, the last thing I want is to wreck one of my Chevy teammates. During the race, obviously, I was a little bit confused. I didn't really have an opinion because I didn't know if I went up or he came down. I just saw the replay for the very first time, and I thought that I definitely went up and I made contact with him. And I also noticed that the 6 that was the car that was on the outside, he had like a quarter of a car of gap to the wall, and then Kyle had another quarter of a car from the 6. So, you know, they were doing their thing, trying to pinch everyone down, and I was expecting them to be a little bit closer to the wall, and I just didn't have enough room. But you know, it wasn't definitely my intention, but I feel like it was a racing thing.
Daniel Suarez with a top 10 finish here at Iowa.
So as we sat around thinking and actually learning from others who we thought was really good tonight, the 48 came up a bunch of times. Ultimately, why aren't you in victory lane tonight?
Well, we got caught by that caution, right, and had to take the wave, and then just working our way back up through there pretty good. And got absolutely demolished into turn 1 and lost like 6 spots and had to come back again. So bummer day, but obviously start 33rd and be so far back for so much of the race to end up 8th is not the end of the world for our Ally 48 team. Obviously, we would like to get a win. I think our race car was one of the best on the long runs at least, but just lacked a little bit there through the middle part of the run. I'd fire off okay, then I'd get tight, and then I'd get okay again. So kind of weird how the tires worked and the cycles went, but I feel like we had a really good race car tonight.
Yeah, I know the starting position wasn't ideal, but I was going to ask you, it was those long runs where you really felt like 48 has the speed.
Yeah, for sure. I think everybody here knows that. We were super fast on the long runs, but unfortunately just lost too much track position on that pit cycle when the caution came out, and then losing 6 extra there into 1 isn't much better. So just tough to overcome. Everybody here in the Cup Series is so good. It's hard to get those spots back, but I feel like my team did a really good job continuing to chip away at it, and it would have been pretty easy to be all butthurt after yesterday and sad. And I think everybody came in with a good mindset, and we worked really hard today and ended up with a good top 10.
Interesting being at Iowa. Can the things learned here apply going forward?
Oh gosh, I don't know anywhere else that this place really applies to anymore. It may as well be an intermediate track as hard as you drive the car. So yeah, vastly different than a lot of places we go to, but honestly we still had some issues that we've been struggling with at some other places. We had our fair share of brake issues tonight that we need to address, and things we need to make better that we've been fighting with at other places. So hopefully we can continue to learn about those things and get better.
8th tonight for Alex Bowman.
Hi, I'm Parker Kligerman. For more access like this from Pit Road, be sure to click and subscribe to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube channel.